welcome to New Deal Finance. Today, we're diving into the exciting journey of starting your own business. In our previous session, we spoke about career planning, and one of the paths you might consider is becoming an entrepreneur. Let's start by exploring what sets entrepreneurs apart from employees. First, let's talk about business activity. An entrepreneur is directly involved in every aspect of their business, taking initiative and leading the way. Employees, however, typically handle delegated tasks. When it comes to risk, entrepreneurs take on significant risks, investing their time, money, and resources with no guaranteed return. Employees often prefer stability and security. The motives differ too. Entrepreneurs strive for independence and financial creation, building something from the ground up. Employees often aim to climb the corporate ladder within an established structure. Status is another key difference. Entrepreneurs are less concerned with status symbols and often reinvest their earnings into their business. Employees might place more importance on their job title, the car they drive, or the clothes they wear. Mistake tolerance also varies. Entrepreneurs generally have a high threshold for mistakes, viewing failures as learning opportunities. Employees might focus more on job security and avoiding errors. Lastly, entrepreneurs serve themselves and their customers directly. Employees serve their company, customers, and supervisors, balancing multiple responsibilities. Understanding whether you have the mindset of an entrepreneur is crucial. From my own experience, I can tell you that starting your own business is hard work. Initially, I worked harder as an entrepreneur than I ever did as an employee. Now, let's move on to identifying business opportunities. All businesses are fundamentally about solving problems for others. Look around you. What problems do you see? For instance, consider the quality of education. During the COVID lockdowns, we saw how effective digital platforms can be. Using AI technology, you can create cost-effective, high-quality educational programs. Next, think about the power supply. With increasing issues in electricity supply, decentralized solutions like solar panels present great opportunities. Or, consider the banking and financial sector, which faces numerous challenges. If you're interested in cryptocurrencies, you could develop a solution in this area. There are countless problems around us, and within those problems lie numerous opportunities. Once you've identified a potential solution, the next step is to choose the right form of business for your venture. Different jurisdictions have various business forms, but I'll focus on the Anglo-Saxon system. Let's start with the simplest form, the sole proprietor. A sole proprietorship is easy and inexpensive to start. Your personal and business estates are one and the same. The main drawback is that if your business fails, it can impact your personal assets. This form is best for small startups operating on a cash basis with low risk and no credit involved. Next, we have the partnership, another common law business form. In a partnership, multiple individuals come together with a partnership agreement that specifies each partner's ownership percentage. Profits and losses are shared according to these percentages. The advantage of a partnership is that it's simple to establish, and partners can pool their resources and skills. However, conflicts can arise, so choose your partners wisely. Partners are also liable for the partnership's debts. A partnership can end by agreement, insolvency, death, or the addition of a new partner. Moving on to more formal entities, we have the private company. This business form requires registration and is governed by legislation. You'll need constitutional documents like articles of association and a memorandum of association. A private company must comply with more regulations, including those related to financial statements and taxes. However, the big advantage is that the company's assets and liabilities are separate from the directors' and shareholders' personal assets. If the company becomes insolvent, the individuals are not personally affected unless they've signed personal guarantees. Lastly, let's talk about cooperatives. This business form might become increasingly relevant as we navigate turbulent financial times. Cooperatives were quite popular during the Great Depression. A cooperative balances profit motives with member benefits. The owners are typically the users or workers of the cooperative. Unlike a company, a cooperative isn't primarily shareholder-driven, making it a stable business form. For example, the Mondragon movement in Spain comprises hundreds of cooperatives. During economic downturns, they don't need to retrench staff because they build up huge reserves instead of distributing profits as dividends. Understanding these business forms is crucial in making the right choice for your venture. Now, let's move on to drawing up a business plan. Many entrepreneurs get so excited when they see an opportunity that they want to jump in immediately. But I highly recommend creating a business plan first. A business plan is a written document that consolidates all the information you've collected as an entrepreneur. The format typically starts with a vision, mission, strategic objectives, and goals, and then describes the functional areas of your business. You'll conduct internal and external analyses, often using a SWOT analysis, and then determine if you should proceed with your business. Let's start with the vision statement. This is the dream of your business, often a bold, ambitious goal. Your mission statement is more practical, outlining what you aim to achieve and how. Strategic objectives and goals are specific, quantifiable targets, like, I want to reach X amount of sales by X date. To manage something, you must be able to measure it. Next, outline the functional areas of your business. Product or service plan. What are you offering? What value are you providing to the public? Marketing plan. Who are your target markets? How will you reach them? What distribution channels will you use to service your customers? HR plan. Who will service your customers? What skills do they need? What will their remuneration look like? Financial plan. How will you finance your business? Through shares, loans, or self-funding? A business plan helps clarify your ideas and can reveal potential flaws in your business model. For instance, instead of investing a lot of capital only to realize that your competitors have a monopoly, a business plan should highlight such challenges in advance, helping you determine your business's feasibility. Banks and investors will likely ask for your business plan to understand your business and its viability. The format of your business plan can vary depending on who the users are. When sourcing information about your internal and external environment, use resources like attorneys, trade associations, competitor evaluations, your own experience, and various industry councils or associations. Today, AI tools can also assist in conducting thorough research. Now, let's talk about financing your business. Any business needs capital to operate, and this will be part of your financial plan. You can self-finance, which is common in family businesses. If you can't self-finance, you might issue shares. This is typically the lowest cost of capital because dividends are only paid if there are actual profits. However, issuing shares means you might lose some control over your company to other owners. Alternatively, you could seek external financing through loans from banks or financial institutions. While this keeps control within the business, it comes with higher capital costs and the obligation to repay the debt. That's all for today on starting a business. Remember, a well-thought-out business plan can be your roadmap to success. In our next session, we'll discuss buying an existing business and buying a franchise. Thanks for watching New Deal Finance. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for updates. See you next time.